The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20. And first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21. Welcome to a special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch.
And David Aldridge is standing by. Well, it sure is. Thanks, David. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Doncic. Anthony Davis is out there with Ayton. Then there's Jay, and it's Nunn in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Ewing. And it's Pascal in at the 4. Even this early on, Brent, have you been on teams where you just knew changes were coming down the road?
Yeah, most of that, Kevin, I think happens because of internally what's going on with the team. Yeah, on the floor, you're going to see guys operating in the offense, playing pick and roll, but
it's behind. Oh, that was something else.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Now the Wizards with it. Pass to Pascal. Thompson outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal. Rebound by the Heat. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient, Greg, on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Wall. That shot is off.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Some solid defense from Ayton.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
There's the pass to Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. It's another look. Here's Ayton. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And here's the fast break. Here's Beal. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Jay. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against Chicago. Left side, Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
And Davis throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Thompson outside. Back to Wall. Elbow shot is on the way. And that one is off. And it's Miami the other way.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Wall passes to Thompson. The dish to Beal. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Doncic. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone.
Lightning.
That was incredible.
What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, GA. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. 7-point differential. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Misses off the right iron.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Here's a look at some stats for Jay. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, first in assists, and we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively. And
his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Payne, he's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Beal, coming off 31 points last game. Shoots over Doncic. Beal can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Jay, the pass to Ayton. Shoots over Ewing, but they'll get another chance. Goes back up. They shoot again, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Wizards trail by 15. Wall with the bounce pass. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Jay. And Ewing with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Washington making some changes. Dunn comes in for Beal. And Alonzo Triers subbed in for John Wall. And so here is Miami. With some arc. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Davis. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And finally they hit one. And that's 10 points for Anthony Davis. Passes it to Trier. Now here's Payne. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Ewing the pass to Trier. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Trying to get something going, and it's blocked.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And stolen by Payne. Here's Trier. Pierce covering, but they get it back. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about...
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Nunn. Washington with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
On the floor for Miami, Cole is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jay. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Nunn in at the 1 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Cavaliers had one of his best games. He had 44 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Haskell, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The Wizards with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Heat leading by 19 points. Nunn passes to Jay. Kicks it to Ayton. Launches it. It's hauled in by Dunn. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by Dunn. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Bull.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Washington calls timeout.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ewing's checked in. Here's Wall. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Wall's got his 2nd basket of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Doncic, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Jay, the pass to Bull. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Wall. It's Beal at the elbow. And the pass to Waterup. Wizards passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pascal. That's tipped. Here's Bull. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bull's got 9 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pascal, the pass to Ewing. Wall attacking. And Wall with the slam.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Jay, the pass to Bull. And it goes down 2 points. Bull's got 11 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Wall. He had 16 points in the win against Chicago. And here they come. Here's Bull. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And here's Ewing. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin. You got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Wall dishes to Ewing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters without a lot of space, who's the quickest player that you have seen in a half-court set this year?
Still remarkable to watch where it is that Kyrie Irving can get to on the floor in any sort of possession. It's like he could take, 50 dribbles in a phone booth and find a way out of it, spinning around and finding gaps within the defense.
What a handle.
But it's not his handle with just the one hand, right, Kevin? It's that he has an idea of, after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple ways of finishing, much like Rod Strickland, who's a tremendous finisher in his days years and years ago. Kyrie's got a lot of that in his game.
A floater. Excellent D from Jay. The Heat leading by 20. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Jay. Beal on the double team. Count the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Ewing comes to help and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Heat with the ball. Silva, the pass to Doncic. Bull, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes to Pascal. Dishes at the Wall. It's deflected, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Lets it go with a 3. Ewing, good. Ewing's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Jay, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Wizards trailed by 21. Payne kicks to Thompson. Inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Jay, the pass to Silver. He gets it in there. And the Heat lead by 21.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Trier, defended by Butler. Trier passes to Trent. Back to Trier. Pass to Ewing. 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. No good with the triple. Miami leading by 21. To the middle. Here's Jay, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Trier, defended by Butler. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Trent, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the... 5 seconds left in the second quarter. It's stolen by Adebayo. He got it up. That shot off the mark. And so it's Miami ahead.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jim.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Then it's Ewing. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Jay, the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Always fun to watch Anthony Davis rise up for dunks like that. Awesome anticipation from him.
Wall looking it over. Beal from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Heat shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Jay, the pass to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, we've played this record before as AD is getting on a roll here and carrying his team on the offensive end.
The pass to Pascal. He dishes it to Thompson. To the inside, it's tipped. Here's Jay. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again. But really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Ewing with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
A three-pointer, no good. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along, he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
Beal the pass to Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Beal against Doncic. Shot from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. 12 points for Beal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Jay. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
At the number of trades now starting to involve stars, it feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game. Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, you think you have AD rooted out, but he can use his length and use his size and get another rebound.
All with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Shot to stop the run. It's tipped.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Looking to get it going. It's deflected.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second basket.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Down low. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Beal taking his time here. Thompson dishes the Wall. Got a piece of it. Loads it up for Davis. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Wall passes to Thompson. Outside, Beal. It's blocked. To the paint. And the layup is good. And that's now 20 points for Davis.
Well, Davis attacking right now inside. Big man, playing big, and giving this offense maybe a little bit more of an edge on the inside.
to end the cold streak. Got a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Cole, he's checked in for the Heat. On defense, the Heat, just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The pull-up. They get the rebound. Jay, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Watera. He's covered by Ayton. Left side, Wall. Lock at 6. So the wing on the left. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Back to Davis. And he makes that one. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
It's Beal on the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got 15 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Pascal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Puts it up from 15. There's the three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
To the middle, here's Davis, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside, Wall. A three ball. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Passes it to Jay. Back to Doncic. The pass to Jay. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 16 points per last year, 9 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Jay, the pass to Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Bam at 6'10" might be a little bit undersized, but there's something in his activity on a nightly basis, Kevin, that feels like he plays bigger. Just a pogo stick, gets around, covers some ground laterally, and does a great job of both protecting the rim and finishing strong.
Pierce is checked in for Jay. Finishing plays, Brent. He is a terrific dunker.
No doubt. Guys are looking for him all over the rim, and you could throw it just about anywhere, and Bam is going to go up and just look for that. Bam right on you. Great energy, great athleticism, and continues to find ways in which he can make.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Miami ahead, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Pierce is out there with Jay, and it's Okpala in at the 2-guard spot. Dunn right side. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Okpala, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Beal can't get it to go.
Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Second shot opportunity and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win.
I'd like to see more.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jay, the pass to Pierce. Pass to Jay. 4 on the clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And Beal kicks to Dunn. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And again, Washington, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
They get it back. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Beal. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need, and need to be complete as people.
Carter, the pass to Gray. Dunn, wide open, he fires, hits the three-point bomb.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The shot's good from Jay. Jay's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Carter, the pass to Watara. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First one falls for him. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about Kevin when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line.
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players too that also, because of changes in rules and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly. Bucket is good.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Pass to Adebayo. Goes back up. That's tipped. Pass to Jay. And Dunn over to help. The pass to Okpala. Tries yet again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. Bowl, he's checked in for Adebayo. No good on the second free throw. Brett, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home.
Right.
And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Here's Brian. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
A rebound by Jay. And Miami shooting a superb 63% from the field. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards over Pierce. And it's Carter missing. Jay, Dunn covering. Jay, and the layup falls. Jay's got 45 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Stolen by Carter. Watsara, the pass to Carter. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yes.
So sign me up
with
for that
courtside
job.
seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be two pretty prominent things that continually come up.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted. And I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about
the game,
the optics of the game.
Yes.
And right now, it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep, that he has to close out a little stronger on him.
Here's Jay. That shot missing. Now Washington takes it the other way. And here we go. Washington fast break. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. Carter hits them both. And Miami has possession.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The first one falls.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Brent, when we talk about home court advantage, do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
The Heat shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's Silva, and another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Inside, and stolen by Bull. Pass to Jay. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And the Heat making a change here. Done outside. Back to Carter. Six on the shot clock. Here's Watara, and he's good on the 3-ball. Watara's got 10 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right, Kevin?
Is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
Out to Carter. Lets it go from 11. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Jay, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Carter, the pass to Watara. Floats one up. Here's Gray, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Bull. And it's E'Twaun Moore checking in for Hero.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Carter against Moore. Carter looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jay, and that one is stuffed right through.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. So it's Miami now. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Watara. Down low. He gets that one.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Jay. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.